Straight the Gamer here. Welcome back to another video. Today we're playing some more Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020 here. So everybody, we have got the Boeing 737-800. This is the default FSX one, but it has been modified. Now, right now we're going to take off and explain. Oh wow, that was a big lightning strike. It is a bit thundery here tonight in Albany. But anyways, this is the converted default Boeing 737 from FSX, except this one has the Airbus A320 cockpit in it. This was done by my good friend FlightMan100. I will have the link to this aircraft in the description down below. You can get this aircraft on FlightSim.to. Alright, this plane is not the quickest thing in the world. Alright, V1 rotate. Gear up. Oh man, that was a big lightning strike. So it is quite stormy tonight in Albany. Maybe I shouldn't have filmed this showcase at night, but this is not a bad aircraft. However, though it is not the fastest thing in the world, this aircraft is still a work in progress, so keep that in mind if you get it. Captain is currently trying to put the, or not Captain, Flightman is currently trying to put the 747 cockpit in it. Right, this aircraft is still in development. They are trying to put the 747 cockpit in it, but that is creating some issues. As well, this plane is not the quickest thing in the world. It has some acceleration issues. It doesn't tend to accelerate much faster than about 300 to 350 knots. But that can be fixed if you go into the aircraft engine configuration settings folder and you switch and you adjust the static thrust. I haven't done that, but I'm going to do that if I use this plane on future flights. Tonight we have got the Orbit Airlines livery, which is pretty much just the default FSX livery. Tonight we are just going to circle over Albany, but ooh wow, that was a big lightning strike. So tonight we're just going to circle over Albany in this heavy thunderstorm. Probably wasn't a very good idea to film a showcase in a thunderstorm, but it looks like I did. But I'm not that bright, am I? Alright, we're currently doing, oh man, that was a big one too. We're currently doing 300 knots, which is not bad. But this is not a bad plane. They should add some more liveries for it, but this is an FSX, so I don't know if they can exactly add more liveries for it. Alright, we're just passed through 6,000 feet. Engines are full. We're losing a bit of speed here, but that's just I guess because I'm climbing steeply. Right, Portisville Airport is oh wow, that was a big one. That was big. I am going to take some screenshots of this and post them in my Discord server, in the screenshots channel. You guys can join my Discord server. The link is in the description down below, so feel free to join my Discord server. Alright, so we're pretty much just going to circle over Albany. We're over like southern Albany now. We're south of Albany now. Portisville is a bit north of us. Portisville is south of Albany. Let's maybe not climb this high. We don't need to climb super high for a quick showcase video, really. We don't need to. Alright, so this is the cockpit. There is no interior lights, unfortunately. The only light there is the flashlight. I probably shouldn't have filmed the showcase. I should not have filmed the showcase tonight, but I did anyways. But it's pretty much the A320 cockpit, and the avionics don't work, but that is something with my game, not yours. So the avionics should work for you if you get the 737-800 by FlightMan100 with the A320 cockpit. It doesn't work for me because I have some other aircraft that are conflicting with the A320 cockpit, which is why it doesn't work. So it's something wrong with my game, but it's nothing wrong with your game. So the A320 cockpit should work for you. It just doesn't work for me, but none of my planes that have the A320 cockpit actually work, unfortunately. But if you get this plane in the cockpit, oh man, that was a big one. But if you get this plane in the cockpit, it should work. Alright, we are actually managing to get some speed now. We're doing about 500 now, so Is this some, did we hit another speed bug or what's going on here? Alright, if I lay back, do we slow down? If I lay back off the throttle, do we slow down or we don't slow down? Oh man, that was a big lightning strike. Alright, do we slow down or do we not slow down? Because if we don't slow down and we continue accelerating, you know it's a speed bug, but well, we're holding about 470. Okay, it's not a speed bug, we're slowing down. We are, of course, overspeeding, so we're going to activate the speed brake. We're going a bit too fast. But that was not a speed bug, so this plane can actually accelerate up to 500 miles per hour. It just takes a while to do so. This thing is not the most powerful thing in the world, so they could adjust the static thrust on it, or you can just do that yourself. I'm going to do that right after I film this video, but we are over the capital region of New York right now. Orbit Airlines. Oh man, that was a big lightning strike. Yeah, that was not good. Feeling some crosswinds too up here. Alright, we're going to start turning back towards Albany. I see the runway there in the distance. It's kind of hard to see with the cloud, but you can see it right there. There it is. Alright, let's turn around. This isn't a bad turn, not too steep. Ooh, wow, that was a big lightning strike. It is really pouring down. I'm on live weather, so this is what happens when you fly on live weather. So I probably shouldn't have done this at night. On live time and live weather. It's pretty quiet though here tonight. There's usually more. Oh wow. There's usually much more air traffic in Albany, to be honest, but it's pretty dead. Okay, there's Rensselaer County Airport, but that's like 5 miles away, and I want to land at Albany. I don't think I can land this thing at the Rensselaer County strip. I reckon it ain't long enough to handle this plane, because this plane doesn't stop too well, and it doesn't accelerate too well either. Alright, we are... Oh, yeah, that's just me descending steeply. That's why I'm accelerating. Okay, I see the landing strip. See the runway not too just ahead of me. Oh, man, that was a big one. Okay, there actually is one plane flying over here. I have no idea. I guess he must be crazy just like me. Because most people aren't insane enough to fly into a thunderstorm. But I guess he is. Or maybe it's just an AI. But I see him off in the distance. I'm not sure if he's actually landing in Albany or he's not. We'll see what the ATC says. If the ATC starts blabbing, we know he's landing there. But if not, I guess he must be just minding his own business. But it's not a player, it's an AI, because if it was a player, I'd see his name tag. Okay. So we are on our approach now. We are doing a good speed of 200 knots. No need to rush through this. Oh man, that was a big one. It is raining cats and dogs here. Alright, we're flying over some football field now on a college campus by the looks of it. At least that's what it looks like. About to cross the Hudson River. Alright. Yep, into the thick of it. This would be like a perfect sound effect for this. Into the thick of it of the storm. Oh, that was close. That was pretty close to me. That was uncomfortably close, ladies and gentlemen. But this is a good plane. It brings back a lot of nostalgia from when I flew the 737-800 in FSX. So it brings back some memories. I flew that plane a lot in FSX. So it does. So it brings back some good memories. So you get also all the other default liveries that you would get with the default FSX 737. So you get the Boeing livery, World Travel Airlines, Orbit Airlines, which is the livery I have. Then you get Pacific Airlines. Then you get Unmarked Airline, which is just a Janet airline. and then you just get a white one. But not bad, not a bad plane at all, despite the fact that it's an FSX, it seems to handle alright. The autopilot works here too. So this is an FSX plane that's working autopilot, which is good. Alright, we are on an approach. Ooh, wow, that was close. So my co-pilot has already worked out all the landing procedures, that stuff. My key already contacted the ATC pretty much right after I took off, telling them I was coming in to land, so good on the AI for that. Alright, so we're going to do a big old loop, so we can have a nice long approach, which is just what we need. This is a bit of a longer showcase, I must admit. This showcase is going on for like, what, 10 minutes? 11 minutes now? I'm actually just curious when the first 737 MAX, well, let me see if I actually remember when, or not the MAX, the first 737-800. Let's see. The first 737-800 flew on July 31st, 1997. Has a top speed of 588 miles per hour, a cruise speed of 523 miles per hour, 189 seats, and a range of 3,500 miles. Technically 3,582 miles, but you know how it is. I'm on half a tank, and I probably don't even need this much fuel for a quick showcase. I could probably just go on maybe 10%, and I still would have been fine. That would have been more than enough. Let's take the gear out here. But 10% would have been more than enough. I would have been able to take off easier at Albany because it's just less weight. And generally, just climbing, accelerating, everything would have been easier. So, okay, there's the runway. Now, there is one bug with the interior. There is this weird smear on the windscreen. If you look at it right now, okay, I just went outside, but okay. So here you guys see the smear here? That is a problem. That's a glitch with the cockpit, so it's easy to see there because I was literally blocking the runway, but we are now straight. This should be a nice long approach. We are 4 miles out from Albany, so this should be a good approach. Okay, that was a close one, but this is going to be a stormy landing. This is going to make for some good shorts content. Ooh, wow. Alright, we're less than 3 miles out. Let's slow down. Now, I feel like we have too much lift. Yeah, let's take away some of the flaps. I felt like we were using too much flaps there because we had way too much lift. So I guess Flight Sim broke the flaps. Lobo did, but anyways, here we come on in. 800 feet, a mile and a half out. Now I'm going to try and focus here. Try and get this on center if I can. Got some crosswinds here, so that makes it always trickier. Okay, come on. Okay, that just... Alright, let's try not to make it too hard. Alright, and we are off center. And touchdown at about 250 feet per minute, so that was not a bad landing. 250 feet per minute is a pretty smooth landing. That was not bad. This plane actually doesn't slow down as badly as I thought it did. It slowed down quite well, actually. So that camera will stop pretty quickly, but alright, let's exit the runway now. Let's power up. Well, in conclusion, this is a pretty great plane, but not a whole lot more to say for this plane, but let's just taxi off the runway here. We're going a bit fast. Okay. But anyways, I guess that wraps up for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please subscribe to guys on more videos like these, and have a good day.